Hi there, and welcome back to the Launch SML's help channel. I'm Joe, and today I'm going to walk you through how to set up the Jobber integration in the Launch SMS form builder. This integration will allow you to automatically send form submissions as requests directly to your Jobber account, streamlining your workflow and eliminating manual data entry. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully functional connection between your forms and Jobber, saving you time and reducing errors. Let's dive in. Here are some prerequisites to get started. Before we get started, make sure you have the following ready: an active Jobber account with admin privileges, access to your Launch SMS form builder dashboard, the specific form you want to connect to Jobber, and about 10 minutes of your time. First, we'll establish a secure connection between your form builder and Jobber using OAuth. This is much more secure than API keys because you never have to share passwords or tokens. From your settings page, locate the integration section on the left sidebar. From there, hover over Integration Partners and click it. Locate the Jobber integration card and click Set up Integration. When you reach this page, to start the connection, simply click on the green Connect Jobber Account button. You'll be redirected to Jobber's authorization page. This is Jobber's secure way of letting you grant permission to the form builder without sharing your login credentials. If you're not already logged into Jobber, you'll need to enter your username and password on the secure Jobber page. Notice the URL shows jobber.com. This ensures you're on the official Jobber site. Once logged in, Jobber will show you exactly what permissions the form builder is requesting. Review these permissions carefully. They're necessary for the integration to work properly. When you're ready, click Allow Access to grant these permissions. Jobber will now securely redirect you back to your Jobber integrations page. Now that we've connected to Jobber, let's navigate to the Form Builder settings page. This is where we'll configure how your form data flows into Jobber. On the left sidebar, hover over Forms and Data and click on Form Builder. We've made form creation really easy for you by setting up a quick form creation method. From the Form Builder index page, click on the Create Form button dropdown and select Jobber Template. By selecting this option, the form builder will automatically create a form you can use on your website that is pre-configured to send data to Jobber. Once loaded, let's take some time to go over some of the basic settings. To start, let's go to the basic settings menu accordion, and here's where you can name your form whatever you like. This will not show to any person other than administrators of Launch SMS. Next, click on the integration settings. And for the purpose of this particular integration, we're going to simply make sure that we have checked off the send submissions to Jobber. If you would like internal staff to get email notifications or SMS notifications of any inbound submissions, you can add their email address and or their SMS enabled mobile device number. If you would like those submissions to appear in the Launch SMS Messenger, simply check this off. After that, we have our confirmation settings, where you can choose to either show a thank you message or redirect the customer to a URL. Because you selected the Jobber template, we've automatically pre-configured this to create 4 different sections on the form itself, and we'll see that when we test it in our demo site shortly. Below that, you'll have information like job title, service description, information about the customer, scheduling preferences, and any terms and conditions that you would like to have set. To note, it is important that we map all the information that we want to send to Jobber using the Jobber keys and the available values for them. For example, in job title, I want to make sure that I map the job title to the jobber key. Now we have preset keys that we'd like to use or values. These individual inputs can be named whatever you like. However, if you would like the information that's supplied to them to appear within Jobber, you have to select the appropriate key that goes into Jobber. Same goes for service description. Notice how it's labeled service description, but here it's called job description. And the same goes for every other tab and for every other option that you are providing to your customer. Here's the list of the available mappings you will need to use when creating your Jobber form. Please note that it is required to use the field mapping provided. However, you can name your fields whatever you like as long as they are mapped to the appropriate job key values. Once you've configured your fields and field mappings, save your form and grab the embed code. The embed code can easily be found right on the form index page simply by clicking on the embed code button here. Now, let's test our integration with the real form submission. We've created this demo website that allows us to trigger the form and fill it out as a customer would. Now, let's test out our integration with the real form submission. We've created this demo website that allows us to trigger the form and fill it out as a customer would. I'm going to enter some test information. Remember, this will create an actual record in Jobber, so use realistic, but obviously test data. All right, we've got a successful message. Let's check in Jobber. Record. Let's make our way over to quotes. And there it is. You can see the information I've entered, name, the job title, the property, the contact information, and when it was requested about a minute ago. I can click it and dive a little bit deeper into it. As you can see, I have my customer information, service details, and all of our mapping fields that have transferred correctly, along with the campaign related data. This is exactly what will happen every time someone submits your form. Wrap up, let me share a few quick troubleshooting tips in case you run into issues. If the connection test fails, double check that you successfully connected LaunchSMS to Jobber using Jobber's authentication method. If records aren't appearing in Jobber, check your field mappings. Make sure required fields in Jobber are mapped to form fields that will always have data. If you're seeing partial records, it usually means some fields couldn't be mapped properly. Review your mapping configuration and test again. Remember, both your LaunchSMS and Jobber teams are ready to help you if you get stuck. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need assistance. You now have a fully functional integration between your FormBuilder and Jobber. Every form submission will automatically create the appropriate record in your Jobber account, saving you time and reducing manual errors. If this tutorial helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more integration tutorials and business automation tips. Drop a comment below if you have questions or suggestions for future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.